Hi Cancer, and welcome to your Map of Destiny tarot reading. This is a timeless tarot reading, so when you view this video is probably when the information in this video is most relevant to you. All of the tarot decks that I'm using and the meaning of their placement in this reading are listed in the description if you are interested in that information. So Cancer, you guys are the healers of the zodiac, okay? Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically. Many of you could actually be doctors or nurses, therapists, or you are just the friend that everybody comes to heal their wounds and restore faith and hope in their soul. So Cancer, let's see what the two predominant higher powers that walk with you this lifetime, that you are working with this lifetime. Some of these readings have been incredibly spiritual. It's interesting, you know, when I'm putting a reading together and then I go to do it and what starts coming out is quite a bit different than my original intention. I just have to laugh because, you know, the idea was obviously inspired by the universe, so of course what was intended by the universe is what is going to come out. All right, Cancer. The Amethyst Skull. During the golden era of Atlantis, each of the high priests and priestesses of the 12 tribes fashioned a crystal skull that was an advanced computer and programmed it with the knowledge and wisdom held by their tribe. All the information was placed into the Amethyst Master Skull, which is kept safely in the inner planes. Receiving this card suggests you look for the highest perspective in a situation that presents itself to you. Explore the details. When you have all the facts, take decisions with wisdom and integrity. So, wow, Cancer, this is a great energy to be working with this lifetime. This is very spiritual. This is containing the wisdom of many different soul groups, or at least having access to the wisdom of many different soul groups this lifetime. So I'm not surprised that you guys are the healers working with this type of energy. Next, we have fire dragons. Dragons are fourth dimensional elementals. They can access and transmute heavy vibrations that angels cannot reach. Archangel Gabriel oversees Thor and his fire dragons. You are asked to send out fire dragons, supervised by Gabriel, to consume negativity in places and auras, and then ask Gabriel's angels to replace the lower energies with shimmering diamond of pure light. Call on a fire dragon to transmute any stuck energy in your own aura and light you up at the highest frequency so that you can radiate enthusiasm and joy. Yeah, Cancer, this goes well with that and you being a healer, okay? You have the forces at your fingertips to help transmute negative energy and help illuminate and awaken others on a soul level. So these two energies, these higher powers, walk with you this lifetime. They are at your fingertips, Cancer. So let's pull a court card here to see where your soul is at in the evolution of these energies, okay? Because you work with these energies over several lifetimes as you start at the beginning working with this energy and transitioning into the master. So let's see where you are in your soul with this energy. Where are you progressed? Where you are on this journey? Seeker of Flames. Wow. So with fire dragons coming out, Nice pairing of energy. What this says, Cancer, because the Seeker is the starting point of learning any energy. So you are a Cancer, you are a water sign, you are the master of the water element. And this lifetime, you are now choosing to work with the element of fire. So you may be a rising fire sign, or your moon might be a fire sign. But just paired up with the fire dragons, oh my gosh, I love it. You are learning to work with fire energy, the spiritual energy, the ethers of creation, passion, drive, the force of fire within one's soul. Okay, you are learning about that energy this lifetime. It is new energy to you. So let's pull a Flames card to see where you're at in the cycle, the current cycle of your soul. Okay. You got the Five of Flames. So the current cycle of your soul, whatever it is that you've been working on, you are just about to the middle point of that cycle. Now, in saying that, I don't count like soul cycle in years or in lifetimes, because the non-physical is timeless. To me, a soul cycle goes from 1 to 10. This lifetime for you, it's a 5. So you are midway through the current cycle of your soul for whatever you are trying to accomplish. And this life, you are working with the energy of the fire dragons and the amethyst skull. And this is teaching you about fire energy and how to utilize that and incorporate that with your water mastery. Okay. So nice, Cancer, nice. Now, let's take a look at what your material path is for this lifetime. Nine of Crystals, nice. So, Cancer, with this card, many of you, the way that your fortune comes is either by your own hard work and efforts, and then for some of you, it's like at some point in your life, there's this like lump sum of money that shows up. It could be an inheritance, it could be a settlement of some kind, it could be an insurance payout. It will be different for all of you. But this card says that you are meant to have an abundant life. So some of you, you could go many years of your life kind of struggling, and it could be hit or miss financially, but there comes a point where your finances, it's just like boom, here's the money you need and you're comfortable. Again, some of you, this could be your own hard work throughout your entire life, and this can speak to your retirement, that when you retire, it's going to be very abundant and stable and comfortable financially. Okay. But Cancer, with the energy of this card for your material path, all of you, you are meant to have moolah. You are meant to have material abundance in this lifetime, okay? Also, because this is a 9, this could indicate that throughout your lifetime, you're going to have many different career paths, or you may create ideas and have several different sources of income. Okay, so that's actually a really nice card to have, talking about your material energy and path for this lifetime. So let's pull a Cups card to look at the energy that you will experience in your closest relationships, and this includes romance as well as friends and family relationships. We have the Three of Cups. Nice. Taurus also got this card. What this says here, Cancer, is with friends and family, you're going to have a lot of connections throughout your life with people, okay? You're going to probably be popular, and what that means is you're going to know a lot of people. A lot of people are going to know you. But with the 3 cups here, there's going to be 3 connections throughout your life that are the most significant, and this is a friend, family member type of relationship. And it could be that these go with you through your whole life, or these are connections that you make at different points along your journey, okay? But there's going to be 3 very significant close bonds in your life. That's not to say you won't be close with other people, but there's something very special about these 3. Like, this is your soul family. All right. Now, when we're talking about romance, it's kind of the similar message. You're going to have 3 very significant relationships in your life where you are connected in a romantic way. And it doesn't, you know, significance is not talking about time spent with somebody. Significance is how much the relationship itself impacted your soul and felt a part of you, okay? So there's going to be 3 of those, but in saying that, there is one that stands out above the rest, and I'm going to say this is your twin flame connection. So for you, Cancer, you're going to know a lot of different people throughout your lifetime, and you know, you're going to have a lot of acquaintances and friends, but you're going to really pick and choose who's close to you. And I see 3 loves in your life, with one of them standing high above the rest, okay? So now let's pull an Orbs card to see what past life karma comes into this life with you. And we don't really speculate on what that karma is, like what you did to create it. I'm looking at how it's coming into this life and affecting this life, okay? We have the 9 of Orbs. So with this, the way past life karma comes into this life is through the mental realm for you guys. You will have a tendency to really worry about things, okay? You could experience a lot of anxiety, nervousness, maybe some of you depression, but this is saying like what haunts you, what plagues you is more in the mental realm than anything really happening in the physical realm, okay? This is an energy that you can overcome this lifetime. It's all about you and how you choose to react to negative things that happen in your life this lifetime. But this says that, you know, things will haunt you. And now for others of you, this here is spiritual gift that comes forth from previous lifetime. And as you see what's depicted, here's these spirits all around this individual, and she's turning away from it. So some of you come into this life with spiritual gift, but you turn away from it. It frightens you, it scares you. You might not be sure what to do with it early in life, okay? But with this, all things can be overcome, and you will overcome this. Some of you might feel as though there's periods of your life where there's this like just negative cloud that hangs over you. But again, this is all in the mental realm. It's if you can balance your thoughts and really not allow yourself to go back to any sort of negative pattern of thinking or feeling, you will really overcome this energy. So let's pull some major arcana to see what your soul lessons are for this lifetime. You guys do have 2 9s in this reading, so 9 could definitely be a significant number for you. I can't even say it. Numerology, all right? Angel numbers. The number 9, look that up, okay? All right. We have the higher self, yes. Cancer, spiritual gifts, some of you. Medium, psychic, And that's part of your path, opening yourself up to that energy and losing the fear of it, learning how to control it for some of you. Yeah, Luna, right next to High Priestess, all about intuition and spiritual gift. And then the Tower. Okay, so Cancer, with the Tower here, this says that at some point in your life, there's going to be some sort of shocking event that takes place. Now, for some of you, this could literally be a shocking, like, physical experience. For others of you, this is talking about your spiritual awakening this lifetime, your ascension, and it's going to be a shock to you. Like, some of you may go through a lot of your life just being, you know, intuitive, being the Cancer that you are, and then boom, out of nowhere, it's like you feel like spirits are speaking to you, and all of a sudden your third eye is just like open, and you're like, how did this even happen? I wasn't even trying to make this happen. That could be the shock of the Tower for some of you. For others of you, it's like you're going about your life in a very specific path, okay? And somewhere along that path, something happens and causes you to completely change direction. That is part of your soul's journey for this lifetime. You've intended it that way. And for many of you, it's because you want to live out the rest of your life in a very spiritual way. Higher self and the moon, that's all about intuition, the higher realms, spirit communication, psychic ability, having the ability of foresight, knowing things are going to happen, prophetic dreams, okay? That's what this is all about. And I told you, so much spirituality is coming out in these readings, and that is not what I thought would happen at all. But no, this is all about your soul, which I guess map of destiny I should have defined better. Hey universe, I want to see what's up in the physical realm, but universe is like, no, here's the roadmap of their soul, give it out. And I'm like, wow, this is a lot. So Cancer, really tap into your soul this lifetime. You have psychic ability off the charts. Of course, you're a healer. Many of you could become Reiki masters and just be like the fire of Reiki, okay? We're learning about spiritual energy here. So many of you, you could be a Reiki master, okay? You are healers. So with this energy coming through so strong that is like your magic, is your healing ability, because you are so intuitive, you are so psychic. Who can keep a secret from you? Nobody, based on these cards here. So let's pull some Gaia cards to see what the predominant experiences are that you will encounter this lifetime. Because believe me, there are plenty of other cards in the Major Arcana that don't talk about spiritual and psychic gifts. There are, but man, I'll be damned if every reading that's what's coming out. So, I don't know. The universe has spoken, I guess. Look, Cancer, intuition. Are we surprised to see this? And this is 35 cards out of the Gaia Tarot deck, okay? I took all the Major Arcana, all the court cards, and then a select few of the Minor Arcana that I felt drawn to also include. So the fact that intuition is coming out... it's just another reiteration of this energy. It's like, I guess the Cancers that this reading is for, the universe is shaking you by your shoulders and telling you, you are such a powerful being, Cancer. You have this amazing psychic ability and spiritual gifts. And man, some of you are going to wake up to that and be so shocked. anything that plagues you, that haunts you, Cancer, you have the ability to overcome that, okay? And you are such a powerful healing force of energy in so many lives around you. Next is the Self. And then we have the King of Fire. Nice, nice, nice. So Cancer, with the Self here, a couple other signs have received that card. And what that's about, there's going to be a time period on your journey, this life, where you are really walking it alone. That's not to say you don't have friends, family, or whatever, but you're going to feel very alone, or you're going to outrightly be quite alone for a period of life. And that's because you are going to need to come into this place where you accept all this energy you came to, you know, the earth with, this life, and how to utilize that, and how to incorporate that, and how to be this amazing spiritual being, but also have the human experience. So there's a period of life where you're walking alone. You know, the reason may be different for all of you, but it's to come into balance within yourself. And, you know, I'm seeing this card come out quite a bit when we have a seeker as the soul energy. And like I said, here you are learning about fire, the energy and element of fire. And look here, we have the King of Fire as a predominant experience for you. So for many Cancers out there, there's a male fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that is very relevant in your life, very significant in your life, this life. A fire sign male, okay? Now, for all of you with this, you are going to connect to a lot of fire sign people throughout your life, okay? Why? Because you're learning about the element of fire this lifetime. You're learning how to incorporate that with the water energy that you are already a master of. And with this card, we have the 2 dragons here. You are the master of water. You are learning how to master the element of fire. Okay, so that's reiterated here in your cards. Cancer. Wow. Such a spiritual being you are. Let's take a look at, you know, the one relationship, the twin flame, your one and only, the most significant romantic relationship. Let's take a look at that. And for those of you who give me flack about using Doreen Virtue Tarot cards, I hear you, okay? I hear you loud and clear. But there's no other deck quite like this that gives this type of information that I've been able to find. And I do have a couple other romance decks. So until I find one or finish the creation of my own, these are the cards that I utilize to look at romance energies. So I am sorry for those of you who are not a fan of Doreen Virtue Tarot cards. We have engagement, heart-to-heart conversation, and get to know each other. All right, so Cancer, for many of you, when you meet your twin flame, I don't see where I've seen with most of the other signs where we meet and then there's this disconnection and we get back together. For you guys, it's really coming through strongly, like we meet and we're instantly attracted and the relationship moves really quick and we have great communication. Like when you guys first come together, you have this conversation and it's like you know each other just from go. Okay, it's an immediate, instant connection, and you have amazing, amazing communication. And the way that you can feel each other and sense each other and just know things about each other is uncanny. So this is general. So some of you, this twin flame, you could meet, break up, and come back later in life. But for the Cancers I'm reading for, very strong that you guys meet and it's a solid connection. And that's that. Not to say you're not going to have hard times and challenge, but it's like the connection and bond is so strong that you guys are just together. Okay, I don't see a lot of breaking up and coming back together. No, I see we meet and it's instant and we're just connected from there. So beautiful twin flame energy. In fact, probably the nicest, most stable twin flame energy out of all the readings I've done so far, Cancer. So, woot. So now let's take a look at the blessings that are going to come into your life. Or that are yours for this lifetime, I should say. We have happy family. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Yeah, he is the archangel of psychic ability and awakening to your spiritual gifts. Yep. And contract. Yeah, you are on assignment, Cancer. You are on assignment. So listen, with happy family, those you really connect with in this life. They could be your family, or they could be friend connections, or your twin flame, okay? The family connection that you create in your life is going to be a huge blessing. The people that you are close-knit with, you are close-knit with, and there is no breaking that up, okay? Having a large family is a blessing for some of you. Some of you are going to have a very large family, lots of people around. But again, you are only connected to a very select few. So happy family is a blessing for Cancer. Some of you will have that in childhood, and maybe if you didn't get that, you will create that for your children in adulthood. Now with 6th chakra here, it speaks for itself. Your psychic ability, your spiritual gifts are blessings to you this lifetime, okay? In fact, maybe when some of you finally open up to that all the way, that's going to be where your primary source of income starts happening, is you're going to be offering yourself or spiritual services, okay? And then we have contract here. So with contract, this could mean a lot of different things, but you are contracted with other souls, and these other souls are obligated to bring about certain blessings into your life, okay? This could also mean the person you marry. That's going to be a blessing because marriage is a contract. But I feel this is more the contracts that you have with other souls, the souls that you meet in this lifetime that you really connect with, okay? So let's take a look at the energy where you have the most magic this lifetime. Where is Cancer magic? Fire. Yep. Your magic doesn't so much come from your water energy, but it comes from your fire. This is you connecting to your soul, connecting to the higher realms. You know, this is the ethers of life, of creation. This is passion. This is the fire, the drive of your soul. That's where your magic comes. So when you really tap into your soul, Cancer, and you take that energy and you focus into whatever it is you're trying to achieve, you will be successful, okay? So fire energy is very relevant for your life, this life experience. You're learning how to utilize that energy. So Cancer, that is your map of destiny reading that I have for you. I hope that you have resonated with this, and I am wishing you all the best. Take care.